Did a New Hampshire real estate agent email you a link to a web page that contains more information about listings that you're interested in? Hi, everybody. I'm Brandon Deacon with Berkshire Hathaway, HomeServices, Verani, Realty in Belmont, New Hampshire. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to navigate that website to get the most out of your user experience. First, we're going to take a look at navigating that site on a PC, and then we're going to switch over and show you what's different about navigating the same website via your cell phone. Come on, let's take a look. I've opened my email on my computer, and my favorite real estate agent has sent me this message with a link to view the listings that I've requested. There are two versions of the link here. One of them just says, click here to view the listings, and the other one looks like your regular web link. They both go to the same spot. I'm going to click on this one right here to go to the listings that he sent me. The listings link from my email has opened a customized website specific to the 5 properties that I've asked about. You can see at the top it says New England Real Estate Network, and on the left-hand side I've got details about my favorite real estate agent. I've got the different types of views, the customer full and the customer light. I'll go over those in a second. Then I have the listings that I've requested more information on. You can see that each of the MLS numbers is actually a hyperlink. Clicking on the link for the property on the left-hand side will open up details about the property on the right-hand side. My favorite real estate agent has given me the option of being able to view my listings in either customer full mode or customer light mode. As you can imagine, customer light has a little bit less information than customer full, but most of the information you'd be interested in would be served by either one of those. Of note, the customer light mode does not include room dimensions if those were input by the listing agent. I've clicked on the MLS hyperlink for 11 Shelburne Lane and have pulled up the listing here. As you can see, you can scroll through, and most of the information that you would want to know about the property is included here. What I want to do is bring your attention back to the top and just go over a few tips for navigating this web page. Below the listing photograph is a counter that allows you to scroll through the slideshow that the listing agent has uploaded. You can click on the right and left arrows to scroll left and right through the slideshow. And if you click on the picture, it'll open up a larger version of the slideshow that you can scroll through if you prefer larger photographs. Also below the main picture of the house, you can see right here is a little square with the letter M in it. Clicking on the square with the letter M opens up a map. You can scroll in and scroll out to determine exactly where this property is located. This listing also has a small square with a D inside of it. Clicking on the square with the D opens up a separate window and gives you links to the information that the listing agent has uploaded for you to review. Clicking on the small house icon with a % sign inside will open up a new page and give you some useful information regarding lending that you might want to consider when thinking about this property. I switched to another property in my list, and you'll see this one includes an additional link here that says Unbranded Tour URL 1. Any other links like this have additional information that the agent wants to bring to your attention. Clicking on this link, for example, opens up a virtual tour of the home that we can explore by moving and clicking through the mouse and taking a look at what's inside as if we were walking through. I've switched over to another property here, and you can see there is no link to additional documents associated with this listing. In this case, I'll have to go back to my favorite real estate agent and have them contact the listing agent to get the disclosures and other associated documents that I might like to review related to this listing. I've now switched over to this mobile home listing, and this mobile home is in a mobile home park. And so I want to scroll down and find out, right here is some important information I want to know. And it's the monthly fee of $370 associated with this park, and that fee includes park fees and park rent, and there's a one-time $500 buy-in fee or application fee. Likewise, if I come over to this condominium listing, I can scroll down and I can find the same information related to this condo development. I can see here that they have a $175 monthly fee, and that fee includes landscaping, plowing, sewer, trash, water, and the condo association fee. So what if you're browsing these listings on your cell phone? Well, there's just a few differences that I want to point out, but all of the information that you saw from the PC version is still there. One word of caution, in the cell phone version, you can't switch between customer full and customer light views. You basically get what you get. So I've clicked on the link from my cell phone, and it takes me to this page. Here are all the listings that I've asked for more information about. You can see there's no MLS number to click on in order to learn more about that listing. What I do is I just hover or put my finger on the listing and click on that, and it will load up more information about the listing. You can see I can scroll through with the right arrow here and look at the slideshow. I can also click on more details. That will give me the rest of the marketing remarks that have been uploaded by the listing agent. Here's the property information. I'll continue to scroll down. Here's the features of the property, some school information, and some room information. Here's the map. So instead of having the M that we would click on, we just have the map integrated right here. Same thing with the documents. Here's the documents that the listing agent has uploaded, and I can click on those to view those associated documents on my cell phone. And as an extra little tool, here's a mortgage calculator that you can figure out what your payments might be should you buy this property. But aside from that, everything else is the same. I do want to give you a word of caution, though. When you're done looking at a listing, do not use this button up here to get out of Chrome, your browser. Some phones also have a back button located down in the lower right-hand corner, somewhere around here, and you don't want to click on that either. That will close the entire listing package. Use this button right here, the red X. That will get you out of this listing and back to the rest of the listings that you can browse through. I hope you found this video to be helpful and informative. If you need any additional information about how to navigate a listings website, please feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information can be found on my website at brandondeacon.com. While you're there, enjoy your stay and do a search for the home or land of your dreams. Until next time, this is Brandon Deacon with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Verani Realty in Belmont, New Hampshire. Thanks for watching.